Right now, the ANC Women's League is visiting AmaZulu King Misuzulu Kazwelithini ahead of his coronation on the 29th of October. That's next week, Saturday. The Women's League will hold a prayer service for the success of the coronation, which is going ahead despite legal battles. The group is also expected to discuss the challenges faced by women, including gender-based violence. Let's go to eNCA's Nqobile Madlala, who is following that story for us, and she joins us now live for more details. Nqobile, of course, it's going to be quite a hive of festivities at the Moses Mabhida Stadium next week, but also there's concern about safety because there's another faction of the royal family, and they've made threats before during the redance. What's the Women's League telling you?
Well, yes, Maseko, there's definitely going to be those festivities. Well, the Women's League is saying that they are coming here to ensure that there is that peace within the family, as well as understanding that they have a position to play as all mama. You will understand, Maseko, that today is a Thursday and that is the prayer day for all mama. And so they are here to deliver that prayer. But I want to bring them in to sort of give us an idea in terms of within that prayer, mama, what is it exactly that you are going to be highlighting to Isil?
Today we have come here as the ANC Women's League in KwaZulu-Natal together with our national leadership to emphasize on issues like we'll definitely be praying for next week on Saturday, the coronation day. We'll be highlighting issues like social ills that we want to fight, social cohesion and moral regeneration, gender-based violence. And we want to make sure that we continue with the relationship that we have with Isilo Esikhotheme. We continue with Isilo Esibusayo njengamanje with that relationship. Strong relationship between us as Isilo and the royal household with all the women of the province, be it the women from the Women's League and all other political parties, religious formation, and other women from all the other sectors in the province. We want to strengthen our relationship. We are here together with our national leadership.
And Mama, I mean, you talk about gender-based violence. Is that some of the issues that the province is currently facing?
We are definitely facing that scourge, and we also want to strengthen our relationship with the Silo in our fight against gender-based violence and femicide.
All right. Thank you, Mama. I want to bring you in. Mama, I mean, Mama is just explaining to us that there is a gender-based violence scourge that's currently happening in KZN, and as a woman, of course, highlighting that Isilo has a role to play. But what role is that?
Isilo Esikhotheme used to call imbizo for men and talk about the role of men in the society. And we think he should follow or walk in the steps of Isilo. And secondly, we must all understand that there was once violence here in KwaZulu-Natal. So he must not, no one must take for granted peace that is there in KwaZulu-Natal. People worked for that, and the Silo, Isilo was central in that peace processes. He tried to embrace everyone. But what is important is that on a yearly basis, there is umhlanga la KwaZulu-Natal. We also established a strong relationship with the late Isilo. On the protocols, we changed the protocols of umhlanga for the respect of young women. And he was very amenable. He understood the issues of gender-based violence and protection of young women and children. They also supported the late Queen, supported orphans, child-headed households, as well as poor families. And we think that is the role of Isilo. Ngoba ngesintu sithi inkosi ngabantu. But what is more important is unity that has always been there in KwaZulu-Natal.
And talking about that unity, of course, we know that there's been some legal battles that have gone on in the Royalty House. Are you also going to be highlighting that peace within the homestead?
We want peace. That is the most important thing for us. And at least we know our history, and we know how things have been developing, and we cannot stand and be left behind whilst things are moving, because women have a very important role to play in the society.
Thank you very much. Women have an important role to play. That is the Women's League task team at the moment. We are going to catch up with more of it to sort of understand what is their role. But of course, we're out of time, but we will continue to understand what will happen here on the ground. We do know, Masego, that we have been told that Isilo is also going to be here to ensure and listen to some of that unity and peace message that the women would like to put forward.
All right, Nqobile Madlala live for us there in KZN. Let's leave it there for now.